Alright, so if you've been following the Star Wars space on social media at all, you know that Gina Carano has been at war with woke Star Wars fans on Twitter for quite a while. Well, recently another huge development in this story has come out saying that Jon Favreau has been having to protect Gina Carano from getting fired off of The Mandalorian because of the stuff that's happening on Twitter. I'm about to bring up an article that's going to explain everything that's happening in this situation, and I'm also going to break it down myself, but I did want to start off by saying that this isn't the only news outlet that's reporting this stuff. So here is the article from Bounding Into Comics. The headline says Jon Favreau is rumored to be protecting the Mandalorian actor Gina Carano from getting fired. So if we scroll down a little bit in this article, we do see the picture that kind of started this all. Now Gina was at war with the woke fans before this, but this picture really set them off. Now what Gina tweeted was a picture of a bunch of Nazis saluting, but she did circle one man that wasn't saluting. Now the woke Star Wars fans were saying that she was endorsing Nazi behavior here, but she actually circled the one man that wasn't saluting. What she is saying here is that she is that one man, and the woke Star Wars fans, the mob that's coming after her, are all of the Nazis that are saluting. What she was saying in this tweet is that she is refusing to salute like the other Nazis are. She is refusing to conform to the mob. She is that one man that is circled in the picture. Now the question does stand, who is Jon Favreau actually protecting Gina Carano from? Well, the answer is Kathleen Kennedy. Like I've been saying in all my Civil War videos, she has a woke agenda. She wants everyone in Star Wars to be woke, but not only the actors and the creatives, she also wants the story that's being told to be woke as well. And that's why there is a Civil War. That's why she doesn't want Jon and Dave to be taking more and more power like they are. She wants the actors, she wants the actresses, she wants the creatives to be woke, and she also wants the story to be woke, and she wants the people that are in the story to act woke outside of Star Wars as well. But the faction of Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni and all of the people behind them only want to tell good stories, and that's exactly what Gina Carano wants to do. She just wants to tell a good story, she wants to be a good actress, and she wants to be able to speak her mind on social media on certain topics, which she is not allowed to do by the woke Twitter mob. I love that Gina is standing up to the mob, and I've said this a million times, but I think more people need to do this. So many Hollywood actors, actresses, and other creatives around Hollywood just conform to the mob, and then change their entire political beliefs so that they aren't attacked anymore on Twitter. Not only is Gina Carano standing up to the mob, but Jon Favreau is as well. We've always loved Jon forever, ever since he's worked on Marvel. He's just a good dude, but now that we see that he actually only cares about the content that's being created, he doesn't care what's happening on Twitter with the Twitter mob. He is standing up directly to that mob and saying, no, you are not firing Gina for what she says on Twitter. We are out here creating greatness with The Mandalorian, and the Twitter mob will not ruin this. Kathleen Kennedy will not ruin this. This is going to go on for a long time. But this article goes on to show us a lot of tweets from Gina Carano and a lot of responses to her tweets that we've already covered on this channel. So if you want to see all that, either go to this article or go watch some of my past videos on this topic. But if we scroll down a good bit, we see here where I'm showing on the screen now, it says, now this new rumor claims that Gina Carano would have actually been fired from The Mandalorian already if it wasn't for Jon Favreau. Shout out to Jon Favreau. WDW claims, I'm told that the feeling inside of Lucasfilm is generally disdain for Carano as well. Obviously it is. She's not woke like the Kathleen Kennedy faction, which does have the most power at the moment. Thing is, Jon and Dave just don't care about power grabbing like Kathleen Kennedy does. They only care about making good content, so the power transfer is going very slowly. But I'm so glad that Jon Favreau is actually standing up, like I said. The article then says that he goes on to claim that it is Jon Favreau who is preventing her from being fired. The problem for all of those who hate Carano based on her worldview and political positions is that Jon Favreau isn't publicly political, and word on the street is he doesn't care one iota for the divisiveness. I love this quote so much, and it sums up what's happening in the Civil War so perfectly, because this is exactly what we've been wanting out of Star Wars for so long. The Fandom Menace has been saying this forever. We don't care what the characters look like. We don't care what gender they are, what race, what sex. It doesn't matter what you are. We just want good stories. And the fact that Jon Favreau is saying he doesn't care about public political worldviews or nothing like that, he just wants to tell good stories, that's exactly what we want. And that's exactly why everything that Jon and Dave are creating is so great, because they don't care about politics in real life. They just want to tell good stories. That's exactly what we want. So I love that quote so much. Now here's where the Civil War stuff really comes into play. It says WDW Pro then claims that Gina Carano would indeed have been fired if she wasn't working on The Mandalorian under Favreau. If Carano was employed in any other part of Lucasfilm, she'd be gone and she would have been let go long ago. Pretty much saying that any employee that's not woke and not working under Jon and Dave is going to be fired. And it's pretty crazy that this is happening and people still are denying it. you have to open your eyes. You have to see that there's a civil war going on, and you have to realize that Kathleen Kennedy is not a good person to be running a company at all. The article then says, the question now is whether or not Favreau can protect her. She's an integral part of the series, and firing her would essentially indicate that conservatives can be purged from Hollywood and a step beyond what we've already been seeing. This is exactly my thoughts. The fact that politics play this much of a part in who gets cast and who stays around is crazy to me. The fact that they are allowed to just say, if you're not woke, then you shouldn't be in Star Wars is crazy to me. Now, would I recommend that Gina keeps on tweeting her conservative viewpoints if she wants to keep her job? No, but I definitely want her to, because I think we need more people to stand up to the mob, just like Gina is, just like Jon is as well. And I hope she keeps tweeting. I hope she keeps going after the mob, and I hope she finally defeats the mob by not only not getting fired off The Mandalorian and going deep into the seasons with that, but also getting her own spin-off shows and really just showing them that your political views don't matter. You can be successful in Hollywood with any political views. I would really love to see her succeed like that. But let me know what you guys think of this entire situation. This has given me a new respect for Jon Favreau. I've already loved him as a filmmaker, as a creative, but now I really love him as a person. The fact that he doesn't let politics get in the way of his storytelling is amazing to me. And that's exactly what we've been wanting for years and years. We just don't want politics. Once again, we don't care what you look like. We don't care what race or gender or sex, anything. We don't care what you look like. We just want good stories. If it's an all women movie and I don't even realize that it's all women, I don't care. If it's an all women movie, it's a good story, I don't care. I will love it. The Mandalorian did the all-woman scene perfectly in the finale. I didn't even realize it was an all-woman scene until after. That's how you do an all-woman scene. You don't bring direct attention to it, you make it believable, and you do it organically. I think this story is awesome that Jon Favreau is protecting Gina, but I also don't think that she should need protecting at all, so it's kind of a bittersweet story for me. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I am very curious to see what everyone else thinks of this story. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more content just like it, go check out some of my other videos and consider subscribing to the channel, and also leave a like on the video. If you want to find me on any of my socials, all the links will be in the description, as well as the link to the Discord. But other than that, thanks for watching the video, and I hope to see you on the next one.